90-Day Fiancé, A Happy Ever After. Partnership. Rob Warne and Sophie Sierra are adept at keeping their romantic status a secret from their admirers. But Rob's Instagram page provides multiple hints about his life beyond Season 8. The Los Angeles native Rob, 33, made his television debut alongside Sophie, a British woman, in Season 10 of 90-Day Fiancé. Fans frequently took sides in Rob and Sophie's turbulent relationship because of their frequent arguments and ego problems. But Rob was seen as the villain who had wounded Sophie's feelings. Ultimately, the issues arose from Rob's online cheating. It had already occurred while Rob and Sophie were cohabiting in Los Angeles. Instead of discouraging the indecent images and films that some women had sent to Rob, he had welcomed them. When Sophie discovered that Rob had cheated on her online, he didn't dispute it, but he hadn't disclosed to her the number of women involved. Nevertheless, Rob and Sophie's conflicts showed how immature they both were. Instead of acting as husband and wife, they behaved like boyfriend and girlfriend. Sophie would never take responsibility for her actions and would always bring up Rob's previous transgressions when something went wrong. When 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, decided to document their post-marriage lives, Rob and Sophie had already broken up. Rob apologized to Sophie, who decided to marry him if he could show that he was a faithful partner and that he wouldn't want to be with anyone else. Rob, Sophie, his dog Rome, and their 6 pet tarantulas made the decision to start over when they relocated to Texas. But the bickering didn't stop for several months after they moved, so Sophie made the decision to move out and live with her new best friend Kay. In the first episode of Season 8 of Happily Ever After, Rob had not seen Sophie in 2 months. Sophie discovered Rob had gotten a text from an unknown woman not long after they had relocated to Austin. After figuring out how to access Rob's social media accounts, she discovered that he was chatting to way more girls than he had previously acknowledged. Rob had misled Sophie about how much he had cheated online. Rob tried everything he could to persuade Sophie to return. Sophie left him hanging for several months. Sophie continues to commute between Austin and Los Angeles, while Rob recently relocated back to Los Angeles. In their talk with Jasmine Pineda, Sophie had mentioned divorce, but there hasn't been any formal confirmation of the couple's split as of yet. Rob could have stopped attempting to determine that every effort was one-sided. Rob might have decided it was no longer worthwhile to live in Austin since Sophie had already moved out. He might further pursue his acting and modeling careers in Los Angeles. Particularly after becoming well-known for his appearances on reality TV, Rob wrote a post in December 2023 describing his journey from poverty to wealth. When he lived in Los Angeles, Rob worked as an actor, dancer, model, and other occupations, but his income was insufficient to maintain Sophie's spoiled girl lifestyle. First of all, Rob couldn't afford an apartment with a toilet, and when Sophie said she wanted to move into a larger house on the beach, he approached her family for money. However, Rob appeared to be doing considerably better financially following their breakup based on his Instagram post about his journey from rags to riches. Rob made the decision to respond to the disparaging remarks he was receiving online in January 2024. He became aware that he was being disparaged about his residence, car, money, and other things. Everything he does, he claimed, had a purpose. According to Rob, the vehicle he was driving was ideal for Los Angeles. He felt that the car was good, and the people around him agreed. Although he acknowledged that the apartment was ***********, he said he didn't live there any longer because living there with Sophie had made his life much better. There was a purpose for that apartment. Rob stated that he had a pit bull and that he needed to locate his dog a place to live within a week. He'd moved in because that unit had become available. He went on, "It is what it is." Rob went on to discuss how his finances had improved and would continue to improve. Even though he was already improving and open to feedback, seeing himself on the show offered him a fresh perspective that helped him perform even better. He then on, "I won't fake it. I'm going to always be true to myself. The story of Rob and Sophie did not finish with a happily ever after. Since they hadn't yet tried using therapy to mend their marriage, they had considered doing so. According to blogger Shabuti, Rob and Sophie will be filming season 2 of 90 Day, The Last Resort in April 2024. This time, the show was recorded in a resort in Arizona. Rob and Sophie haven't been formally revealed as cast members, although Rob did post some photos from the shoot to Instagram. Sophie wished her Instagram followers a good Easter by sharing photos from the precise location. Rob's relationship with Sophie may or may not have improved as a result of being a cast member of 90 Day Fiancé, but it did let him meet some like-minded people who are now lifelong friends. After Josh and Jamal received an invitation to an event in Texas in April 2024, Rob got in touch with them. The three quickly created a parody video of a Backstreet Boys song since the audience adored their friendship. Rob, Josh, and Jamal formed their own group on Instagram called 90 Day Bad Boys as a result of the video's popularity. Rob was seen in May 2024 with an unidentified woman, while it's unclear if he and Sophie chose to work on their marriage after filming 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 in April 2024. Rob posted a picture of the woman, a brunette similar to Sophie, on his Instagram stories. While attempting to record a window display of a few sports vehicles, Rob was interrupted by a woman's abrupt appearance. Rob never disclosed her identity, but it sparked speculation that he has moved on from his poisonous relationship with Sophie and is now dating someone else. Rob, who is rather fashionable, hadn't changed his hair much since he began filming 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after, despite the fact that his earlier Instagram photos indicate he's attempted a variety of hairstyles. In August 2024, Rob made the decision to reveal to his admirers the true length of his hair after getting it straightened. Rob was astounded by how long his hair was. While acknowledging that he was still processing it and that the hairstyle would not last long, he revealed a new look that had long twisted braids tied up in a bun at the back.